Everyday superpower where we talk body language, relationships, game, human dynamics and everything in between. Let's continue moving forwards. Yeah, we're going through the college singles confess their crushes. We're going to go into the dating stages, one-on-one dating. I'm going to break it down to you. If you're joining me just now, please get excited because by the end of this video, you're going to learn some vital information. If you're joining me just now and you want to start from the start, comment section will have the playlist where you can watch this from the get-go, okay? Let's move onwards.
Of that.
And I think a match. Why don't you guys go step out?
We got my man Luigi Mangione. Eager Beaver here, taking the first steps onwards. Let me lead, pay attention. Taking the leadership role here. You interpret that as you wish. She takes the first steps. She looks up at him. Wait, hold on a minute. So this guy was chosen by two girls. So there's a degree of competition anxiety, right? And this is why you have to watch from the get-go so you understand what's happening here. So these girls on the left-hand side have chosen which boy on the other hand side they're interested in. Two girls chose this guy. And this is the first date because he chose her as well. There was a match per se. So the other girl who chose him, it's kind of bleak for her. That means if she ends up speaking to him or engaging, she has to put her best foot forward to really double up and beat her competition. And you might think it's not that deep. Well, it is that deep because biologically speaking, if that woman is knocked out of the dating pool, it's not good for her existence. This is an undercurrent that exists within the unconscious of her mind 24 hours a day. Competition anxiety, look it up. Right, let's go. So this is good because we've got a direct line breaking up the center here so we can see who's moving in and who's moving out here, okay? She is opening up her side to him. He is blocking his side. He's creating a barrier out of insecurity, all right?
And walk off into the nectar sunset together.
Brianna and Jack match. Let's go.
Hi.
Pay attention. Okay, cool. He's got one foot leading into her. Look at how we've halved the floor, right? This is perfect because we can see who's breaking into each other's personal space here. Attraction, we move in. Repulsion, we move out. Okay? Of course, he's of bigger stature, which means that he's going to be taking up more space naturally just due to his mass. But we see his foot entrenching into her half, into her space. Her on the other half, crossed leg, not facing away, both facing direct. This is intimate. This is great because if you look at how many people are around, the moment we blade our body elsewhere, we're going to be giving attention unconsciously to somebody else who's not relevant to what we're supposed to be doing here. We got to spit game and pay attention because this is the same as you if you were in a dating scenario. If you're dating someone and you go to a bar and you're sitting opposite them, it's just you and her. Right? Or you and him. I don't even care. The point remains the same. It's intimate. It's concentrated. If it was man on man and there was no sexual relations, it would be aggressive. So that's the difference, right? It shuts off the world around. It means whatever is being communicated to a very serious and intense degree. Okay? So they're facing each other. If she says, or if he says something stupid that repulses her and she blades away a little bit and starts facing one of these guys, then we're in a bad situation. So it's his intention to captivate her to a degree where they continue facing direct. 100%, 100%. Okay? Let's see where we go from here.
Hi,
Nice
what's your
to
name?
meet you, Bree.
Okay, so the stuttering, buttering. It's fun. A little bit of nervous energy to begin. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's being elevated. Hi, nice to meet you. Everyone wants to talk. That's fine, right? It's not a downer. Let's go.
Nice to meet you, Bree.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
Awesome. So thanks for picking me.
Right. Boom. We're insecure. We start crossing our arms. Don't do this, men. Don't do this, men. Let's pay attention as they introduce each other.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is mirroring behavior. This is a good thing. He says, I'm Jack. He non-verbally agrees with his statement, meaning obviously it's the truth. She responds in like by nodding her head, right? We're dancing here. Pay attention to the head nods.
What's your name?
I'm Jack.
I'm Jack. Watch her head.
Jack.
She flips her hair. Movement attracts attention. Look at me. Don't look at nobody else. Okay? Awesome. That response bounces the ball back in his court. Awesome. That's my response. You need to take leadership now and start talking. Are you going to ask me a question? Are you going to make a statement? What are you going to do? Jack responds like this.
Thanks for picking.
Shrugs his shoulders, elevates his shoulders to conceal his neck because he's now threatened. If you get your neck cut, you're dead, right? The limbal brain, the primitive mind, the emotional mind does not differentiate a threat from a beautiful woman before you as different from the threat of a potential life or death situation as a chimpanzee in the savannah or an ape in the savannah. You know where I'm coming from, right?
No worries. Thanks for picking me. My first question, if I had to ask a question, is what are you looking for?
Oh.
Good question. What are you looking for? Not wrong with that. Plenty of space to go. Plenty of discussion to be had.
Ooh.
Blonde-haired girl. She thinks it's an half-decent question. Eyes open, engaged in the conversation. No one's giggling, no one's laughing. He's not making a mockery of himself with that question, right? So when you guys think you got to run game and you got to have all of these pickup lines and so forth, no. Just engage in conversation. Engage in interest and allow her to qualify herself to you, right? That's the way it needs to be. Once that's the situation, we just continue flowing the way it is. And as if by magic, things work out. Trust me. Let's go.
Okay, I like it. Honestly, I haven't been in like a relationship.
Bruh, what? Oh, I thought it was a literal dating profile there. No, it's just false. But we're from Sherman Oaks. Ethnicity, white/Caucasian. Religious beliefs, Christian. School, Chapman University. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why are we putting the school on there? That can't be right. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be revealing these schools and stuff on here, surely. That's a bit of a breach. Los Angeles, 5'2".
Relationship in a while.
It's funny because if it shows his profile, let's see if there's a bullshit height. Performer at Disneyland.
So
right, let's go back.
Honestly,
that's distracting, truth be told. We want to hear what she's saying.
Haven't been in like a relationship in a while. So I am looking to...
I haven't been in a relationship for a while. Right, what have you been doing in the meantime then? My question is, have you seen anyone during that period? Don't get me wrong, I might not jump into that if it was a real life date, but if you wanted to apply pressure and understand if she genuinely was the one and cut the bullshit, just see, have you seen anyone? Have you been dating over? Well, actually, did she say that?
Like a relationship in a while.
Not been in a relationship, all right, but have you seen anyone? She pacifies herself, rubs her hair. Let's have a look what happens as she rubs her hair.
Honestly, I haven't been in like a relationship in a while.
Strokes her hair, both hands, creating an obstruction, defending herself. She looks down to the floor, connecting with emotion as she does so. The pacifying behavior self-soothes herself. All right, she might have had a parental figure when she was a young child who used to run their hands through her hair to like calm her down, if not just generally comfort her, right? That's where some of these behaviors stem from.
So I am looking to date someone with the hopes that we would be in a relationship.
Put some respect on that. I'm hoping to be in a relationship. I don't just want to see someone. That's admirable. It's respectful, right?
What about you?
I'm looking for memories, I think.
Ooh.
I'm looking for memories, he says. He doesn't say relationship, he says memories. That's crazy.
Like, I can look back on when I'm older. And
something I can look back on when I'm older, saying I don't want some at full time. Because it should be something we can look back on when we're older. Do you see where I'm coming from? Pay attention to the language that's being used here. She's talking about wanting a relationship. That's admirable from the get-go. Because a lot of these women who come on here, they're just influenced by the system that tells them they just have to be fodder, right? And have no degree of self-respect and not respect a family unit. So she's not coming forth like that. Put some respect on that. He's coming forth talking about, I want memories in relation to this, not we can look back. Do you see?
And be like, that was a good moment in time.
That was a good moment in time. The thing is, he's talking about it just like now and then it's dead. She should catch on to this and question, well, do you not expect it to last up until that moment, or?
Okay.
But I try not to look, if that makes sense.
Let it
I don't wanna be-
happen.
yeah, you gotta let it
I mean, you
happen.
came on a dating show, so
Yeah,
you're
well,
looking a little bit.
That's true. That is true.
Shit test, burying him, applying pressure.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, okay. With that being said, like, what do you...
I watch the body language.
It's true.
He starts buckling. We're all laughing, we're all having a good time, but he starts submitting, he starts minimizing himself as he realizes he's been caught out. Watch what she does.
Yeah, I mean, okay. With that being...
She leans back in repulsion. She juts her tongue out at him. Nah, 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 got you. Nah, 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 nah. I'm dominating you. Pay attention.
said, like, what do you do? Like, what do you care about?
Well, I do documentary film. I'm majoring in broadcast journalism and documentary film, but I also do music. That's like my passion. I love to play the piano and I sing and I songwrite. What about you? What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I take photos. That's what I usually do.
Fun.
I like to make photo books, and I really just kind of like do it because it's something I've always done. And I actually used to play piano.
Pay attention to the feet.
And I really just kind of like...
Pay attention to the feet. I would like to have a different angle of her foot. Do you know when I was talking about body blading initially? So we're starting to see a slight curvature in the upper body of the woman, ever so subtle, but it's starting to blade away as opposed to direct. I want to see where that upper foot is facing, whether it's down the side of him or whether it's still pointing towards him, right? These are the things we need to pay attention to. The feet are incredibly important. As he's talking, he's got an elevation of the toe because he's feeling good. This is an anti-gravitational behavior. That which is elevated is up. It's high. It's the king. It's the leader. It's everything that is good. It's superior. That which is low is depressed, is low is suppressed, is down and out. Have you seen how the language relates to up and down, right?
Do it because it's something I've always done. And I actually used to play piano from the age of like 6 to maybe like 13, but I just...
He's got a little bit of a camp head movement, to be honest with you. There's a little bit of a feminine influence in relation to his non-verbal cues here. He could have picked this up when he was younger, being brought up around women, right? I'm not saying anything other than that. Sometimes there's a degree of feminine movement a man can express, and that can delve through the hardwiring of youth and growing up and the plasticity of the brain, as we're just observing, you know, a majority woman demographic in our youth.
It was so hard for me.
What?
You know? I had to do like the recitals, bowing, and
Because look at all the head movement. It's crazy, man.
in like classical music.
Come on, man. You just move your fingers. It's like the easiest
I feel
instrument.
it is,
Keep
but
it
like
up.
I just didn't have the love for it. But looking back now, I'm like, man, I wish I would have done that still.
He's saying, man, I wish I'd still done that still. On the low key, he's saying, I'm a quitter. I know he was only young. We move on from things. But he's saying, I'm a quitter. I wish I would have stuck with it. I didn't. I don't stick with things. I failed. We don't want to be highlighting these things. We want to be saying, I did a little bit that when younger. I realised I was a creative through that, and so I expanded into this particular realm. You never know. Maybe I'll be able to have a little bit of a mess around. You can show me a few chords and that, you know, ease me back into it. That won't be a problem. Bada bing, bada bum. To become one.
That's cool. Wait, where are you from?
I'm originally from Orange County, but yeah, I go to school in San Diego.
Oh,
What about you?
cool. I'm from the Valley, but I go to school in Orange County.
Oh, seriously? Where do you go?
I go to Chapman.
Nice. I went to middle school like right around there.
Yeah.
On the circle.
Okay,
Yeah.
how do you feel about Orange County?
I mean, I feel like it gets a lot of hate.
It gets a bad rap,
It gets
for
a bad
sure.
rap. I mean, that's home to me. I feel
Finding middle ground here, not the worst thing. We're getting along. We have common ground. We can engage over a mutual observation of this central third party, which creates a lack of direct intimacy, which we don't want right from the get-go. It's going to be too frightening. She's going to be threatened, right? She wants a man she can feel safe with and non-threatened by, and that is perfect when we have a shared observation of this external force, which is being represented now by our shared experience of this particular area, this geographic, this education system. He knows a bit about it. He can comment on it. Good stuff.
Like I have my friends.
I mean, some people would disagree with me saying it's good stuff because it's not necessarily heated conversation. It's not electrically charged conversation, but it's better than some guy shooting himself in the foot and making dick jokes, which is what we get all across these programs. Just stupid fucking idiots who are just like have the brains of 5 years old, right? But they work for views because people love that. He's so funny, he made a joke about his dick. But realistically speaking, they're not participating to the fullest extent, or at least they're trying to, but they're trying too hard, you know?
There, my family, my dog lives there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Chapman's.
Brought up dog. He wanted a response from that. Women love dogs. She didn't clock onto the dog thing. Pay attention. That was intentional.
I feel like I have my friends there, my family.
I've got my friends there, my family.
Dog lives there.
My dog, we emphasis on the dog. We raise the hand on the dog to highlight the dog. She looks.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. Chapman's a great school, he says. He's lying. Why is he lying? Look at the head gesture, the nonverbal communication says nope.
I feel like
Watch the shake of the head when he says it's beautiful. Look.
my friends there, my family, my dog lives there.
My dog emphasis. Pay attention to dog. Respond to dog, please. Women love dogs. Watch him when he says Chapman is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Chapman's a great.
Great school. Great school. No, it's not. You don't believe that, you're lying. It's a great school. Nope. You shake your head side to side. Don't believe you. Your body denies you. There's a non-congruence. That's a lie. She didn't pick up on the dog thing. Is she going to bring it up?
Cool.
Yeah.
What do you study there? You said film?
Broadcast journalism and documentary film. Yeah.
What do you want to do with that? Do you know?
I would like to work in the news, like maybe be an anchor.
It could pepper up. You know what? I reckon you'd be a good newscaster. I could see you as a weather girl. Oh, why? Why?
A reporter, but
I don't know. Why would you think?
I also do really love film, but like not hashtag gonna make any money in it. No hate to anybody here who's doing film, but I don't know.
They all did film.
I think.
So like every.
That's crazy. Talking to the media team about it's insane.
But yeah.
Look at how his foot is moving across. So when he's literally dragging the orange breakaway towards her because his foot is getting closer and closer and closer. His feet are representing where he wants to walk, where he wants to go. He wants to get closer and closer and closer. She's not getting any closer to him. Her back foot is touching the chair. She's leant back fully. His foot is completely invasive right about now. Pay attention.
What do you want to do with photography?
I mean, that's a question that I've never been able to answer, and I feel like I have no idea. But
That's okay.
like I said, I make books, so I'm hoping that I could just turn that into a passion I could live off of. I'm not sure what that looks like yet, and I don't want to pretend like I know because I'm just kind of, winging it. But so far, it's been working out, and I've been doing some cool things. And
what's the coolest thing you've done?
Coolest thing I've done ever?
Ever.
Pay attention. He was shit up there by that question. I thought he was doing all right, sort of being a little bit vague and putting forth that he's doing all right in what he's doing. That's not a bad thing. I'm going to slow this video down because we're going to pause on a micro gesture here. We're going to slow it all the way down, right? She asks, what's the coolest thing you've done? Watch the face.
Some cool things and...
What's the coolest thing you've done?
Coolest thing I've...
Look at the eyes. Oh shit, And this just fleets over his face within a matter of a millisecond. He's shocked by that question. He's stunned by the idea of having to respond to this. He's under pressure. Pay attention. Look,
Done? Ever?
Ever.
Man, you're putting me on the spot.
There we go. That was representing that micro gesture. He's now fully leaning over into her. So not only is his feet invading her space, his body is now pursuing. Right?
One time, I could jump really high. That's a weird skill.
Okay.
I've never dunked, but I could jump high.
But you could jump.
That's the coolest thing
That's crazy. She asked, what's the coolest thing you've done? Watch the feet. Her feet, this is up for debate. Whether you think this is an attraction of her leaning into the space or if this is symbolic of her kicking him. Oh, what? Is that it? Pay attention.
Weird skill.
Do you see the foot there? Moving over, kicking. Hold on.
Okay.
One time, I could jump really high.
I could jump really high. She laughs at his expense. Is that it? Watch the foot kick him.
That's a weird skill.
Bump.
Okay.
I've never dunked, but I could jump high.
But you could jump.
That's the coolest.
Limitations, I've never dunked, but I can jump high. I've never been good enough, but I've been okay, right?
I could do.
That's okay, we can
What about
scrap
you?
it.
Tell me what's the coolest thing if you had to pick right now?
Starting to blush. Blood pressure raising. Pressure's on. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
The coolest thing you've ever done.
Trying too hard to impress. He's not smiling organically because the bottom set of teeth are exposed. This is turning into a little bit more of an aggressive face. Okay, when you look at a chimpanzee, when they are aggressive, both sets of teeth are exposed. When you smile organically, only the top set, dependent on your orthodontics, but you know where I'm coming from. This guy, when he smiles and he bares his full teeth, it'll be his top set of teeth, all right?
Done. Have you ever like invented something or
What?
like?
No, but I used to really be into rock.
His foot is now completely above and beyond the middle section. Okay, have you seen how his feet have been creeping over? They started off just like not even halfway on the central point. Her foot hasn't necessarily moved much, okay?
Climbing, I had a rock climbing kick. I free climbed this mountain. It wasn't huge, but it was like, it was substantial, and that was really horrible.
Substantial is a decent word. I hate to say that she's educated purely down to the fact she said substantial, but it doesn't come from your general youngster's vocabulary, right?
Horrifying, but I did it. But you can jump.
Yeah.
I like that word as well. I think it's a nice word.
Don't come at
I'll
me.
meet you up there. I'll meet you up there.
You guys can jump more in the next time you talk because this is over.
What's happening here? We're doing reevaluation. We're reevaluating.
Reevaluating. They've been peeping over at the dudes, especially the one who initially chose the blue guy. Maybe more girls will choose the blue guy at this point after seeing how he spoke. I'd be surprised, but...
Okay, I don't know, we're thinking about jumbling up the numbers a bit.
Oh, we're hotline again? Oh, we're trying to...
I think for this one.
So
We're on round 2. I'll see you on the next video, yeah?